Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Now this video is basically me trying to fill you in on what I've been doing the past 2 weeks, and also kind of about the area at the end of the video, and tell you the kind of shit and stress that we've been through the past 2 weeks with my friend who's getting married on the 2nd of February, which is literally a day away from now. And we've had it hard. I swear we've had it hard, and I feel it for her more so because it's her wedding and then people are pulling out the last minute. She gets messed up with people along the way. It's not been fun at all. And I think for the past 3 Saturdays I've not been at home. We've been out shopping looking for stuff for the wedding, and at times we get some, at times we don't. But you know what? I think despite all the things that have happened to us the past 2 weeks, I believe she's going to have an amazing, amazing wedding. Now, let me start with last week. I know I didn't put up a video. Not that I wasn't planning on putting up a video. I had actually scheduled to post a video on Thursday. Now, the thing that happened is the footage that I've been recording for the past 2 weeks, I kind of felt they were quite disjointed because 1 minute I'm at the school. The school is called Joy Villa. We have a Facebook page by the name Joy Villa School. You can check it out. So 1 minute I'm at Joy Villa. The next minute I'm in Westlands. The next minute I'm in Gong Road. So I felt like the story wasn't flowing. It was quite disjointed, and I later decided to just do a whole video in regards to the school, how I spend my day at the school. I interact, I actually involve the students to be part of the video so that then you guys can get to know more about the school, what it is that I do for the school, etc. So I won't discard the rushes that I collected in the past 2 weeks, but I think after the wedding I'll purpose to complete the whole sequence, start from morning to break time to lunchtime, then probably leave after lunch. I think by then I'll have gathered enough um, missing footage to be able to come up with the video. So I hope you guys will be able to get to know Juvila way much better, and also get to know what it is that I do for the school, and probably support. We are in need of storybooks, so if you guys have storybooks that you feel like you want to give them out, please let me know. I'm free and available to collect them at from wherever it is that you guys would want me to collect them from. So yeah, that's about it. Now, a really close friend of mine, I've known her for the past 20 years, over actually 20 years, is getting married this coming Friday. And we've been planning this wedding, I think, for the past 2 months. But it's been quite a challenge because her work is very demanding. Actually, just not hers, but also the hubby's work, or rather, the future hubby's work is also very demanding. So both of them have not had time to plan the wedding very, very well. Now, me being very involved in the wedding, I decided to help them out, but it was quite a challenge helping out someone who's committed at work and who has a very crazy schedule that we're not able to communicate via phone because of the kind of work that she does. So we decided to pick it up very vigorously this January. Now this January, I think the first person who started disappointing us was the tailor that she had entrusted with, who actually, the tailor who was in charge of making her a gown. Now, this tailor messed her up a good one. You know, the day we went for her first fitting, let's just say the tailor made a totally different gown from what she wanted. We looked at the picture like, this is what we asked you to make, and then she dresses she actually puts on the gown, and you're like, no, these two things are totally different. This is a different gown, this is a different gown. And the fact that this guy was so arrogant and rude just puzzled me, and it annoyed me, and it made me so furious, because he was trying to testify as to how what he's made is actually better than what he was asked to make by the bride. And then he got so irritated by me telling him that, yo, you mess up this lady. You know, you did a totally different gown. You're not listening to your customers. So he went ahead and started attacking me and telling me, oh, you're such a good client. It's not even your gown in the first place. You shouldn't be the one who's making noise. And you know, the thing is, my friend is such a laid back person. She's not making noise. I felt like, you know what, I need to make noise on her behalf, because here she is wondering, oh my god, this guy has just done, messed me up a good one. What am I going to do? How am I going to get a gown in this short notice? Where am I going to get a gown that I love? She's already spent money, she's bought fabric, she's paid for the labor. This guy has just messed her up, and he's not apologetic at all. Not even in the least bit. Actually, I'm going to call him out. His name is Victor, and his studio is called what's the name of the studio? The school is called Adiva Fashion, and it's based in Kilmani. Yo guys, if you are thinking of using him as a tailor, be ready to be disappointed. My friend told me the story about this guy, or rather she filled me in actually how they ended up meeting. So this guy used to work for someone in Jerry Market. Jerry Market is somewhere. It's near Buru, but it's not. It's near Buru. So this guy used to work there for someone else, and he's from a really humble background. And at that time, he was a hustler and was being paid peanuts. And then later on, she made an outfit for a lady who really loved it. And then this lady decided to pick him up and put him in her store to work for her. Now, this guy ended up getting a lot of clients, a lot of good reviews from this lady's place. But now this lady shut down her business because it wasn't doing well. I don't know what happened. So this guy decided to go solo and build his own brand, which has really grown. But I think the fact that he's now making a lot of money, he has a large clientele base, he's grown horns, and he's become quite rude. The thing is, he told us penye amefika, yani haizi rudi nyuma, and money to him is not an issue. When someone tells you this and you've brought business to him and he's like rubbishing you off, like, you know what, hii kazi yako hata usiponilipa ama unilipe, as in, it won't stop me from getting clients. I already have a name. That's the level of arrogance that guy has. Now, come the past Sunday, we went to pick the future hubby's outfit and one of the flower girls. Again, this guy messed it up a good one, and he was very unapologetic. So this time around, I decided, you know what, I'm not going to get in, because if I get in and he's done another mistake, we'll end up, exchanging words, and I was not up for that. So Abby went in with my husband, but apparently I hear it was almost getting physical, because my husband was so furious with him. He doesn't want to be told he's made a mistake. He doesn't want to be told that what he's doing is quite wrong. He was quite unapologetic. And then the thing is, he used 4 meters of stiff net on one skirt. Then his skirt mtoto. How do you use 4 meters of stiff net on one single skirt? Na hiyo skirt haikutokea venye ilikuwa kutokea. If I'll end up showing you guys a contrast of what he was asked to stitch and what he produced at the end of the day. Totally different. This guy had the guts of telling Abby and my husband that mi sina shida ya pesa, as in kazi yenyu mchukue msilipie, it doesn't bother me. Penye yeye amefika, as in hakuna kurudi chini, it's only up, and the rest of us can, you know what, do whatever it is that we feel like doing. So at that time I wasn't inside the shop, I was out with my friend Angie, or rather we were at her sister-in-law's place, just chilling and waiting for them to finish with the food. One, he kept us waiting for over an hour because the shop wasn't opened on, it was on a Sunday, so he doesn't open on a Sunday. But he had asked us to go to his shop on a Saturday, but later on, I don't know what happened, he told us it's not available, etc. And we just couldn't pick up the fabric and the clothes that this guy was making. So we ended up going on Saturday, which he made us wait for him for over an hour and never apologized. Zero. So when now they were giving us the story, because they were actually giving us the story while we were heading home, or no, we were actually heading to Rivers to now look for outfits because nguo zimeharibika, or rather nguo ameziharibu. So we have to look for new clothes for the kids. So now my hubby and Abby were telling us this story. I was like, you know what? Can we just turn and go back? Because me, I was ready to chew him up a good one. Nilikuwa nimekasirika na yeye. Then he goes ahead and tells them, in fact, ule client ulikuja naye the last time was so rude, akona roho mbaya. Now that me, he was actually talking about me. I was like, you know what? I'm fired up. I'm ready for war. Mimi nataka kurudi huko, tupatane na yeye. Let him tell whatever it is that he was telling you guys to my face, you know, and niambie face to face so that tuone penye tuafikishana. I was so mad. You know, umeharibia mtu time, you've wasted their money, and then you talk trash. You know, the thing that entrepreneurs like him need to learn is that the client is always right, and that even if the client and it's not even if, because Abby is quite calm. So if you've messed me up, tell me, you know what, I've messed up, I'm sorry, probably let me do this, or rather let me fix you another outfit. He was like, you know what, chukweni muende, mi hata msinipie hizi nguo. And for those who are thinking, or rather have been recommended to him, let me tell you guys, you'll be disappointed hugely by this guy. Msiende kwake, msiende. I'm not the kind of person who calls out someone, but I just had to call out Victor from Adiva Fashion. I just had to call him out because he lacks work ethics. He's forgotten his you know, his background, where he's from, how far he's come, you know. And the thing that he forgets is that the same way this lady picked him up from Jerry and her business ended up flopping, yet it was quite successful, is the same thing that might actually happen to his business. He's going to be the cause of his downfall if he continues with this trend. Now, let's forget about Victor. We decided to put him in the past, but you know what? I just felt the need of sharing that with you guys. Now, we've been trying to source for cute outfits for the flower girls, and let me tell you, Nairobi yake usiposhonesha nguo, the kind of clothes that are there for flower girls, ni za ushamba manzi, ni za ushamba. You know, tumezunguka in Nairobi kutafuta nguo za flower girls, manzi, the kind of dresses we find, they are horrible. You know, even the girls were like, you know what, me can't wear this dress. Ariana and Princess and Nazwa, or whatever, was saying, no, me, I don't like this dress. It just isn't pretty. I know you dress up kids and you're like, gosh, no, these guys can't just wear these dresses. And then to hear it from them, you're like, yo, hata watoto wanajuzi nguo si nzuri. So we've been running around Nairobi trying to find outfits, and we couldn't. We just had to now find another tailor who's actually making those outfits. He was to finish making them today. He hasn't called and to tell us that the dresses are ready. So hopefully we hope he's done a good job, because anyway kama hazijatokelezea, I don't know what we're going to do, and the wedding is just a day from, from now. So I hope we get outfits for the girls. And then the other thing that also happened was that the day before yesterday, the decor person cancelled on us. So now we are actually hunting for a decor person who's going to dress the tables, dress the chairs, and oh my god. Okay, the decor person is needed, seriously. So if you guys know of an affordable decor person who's able to execute a really good job, please share the details in the description or in the comment section, because we need one. This video is actually going to go up today. So if you guys get to see this before end of day, please share numbers of decor people that we can use, especially someone who has balap, because we want to use balap as the runners and the tie back. So if anyone who has a source who's able to provide, a supplier who's able to provide for us balap, please acheni contacts hapo chini. We are in need of someone who's going to help rescue us. Now the other thing is that I'm lagging behind on fixing my recording studio. This room is meant to be my recording studio. As you can see, it's blue. I don't want it looking at I don't want it to have this color blue. I want it to be pure white. So I think after the wedding and everything has calmed down, then I'll get a painter to paint it white. And then I still haven't gotten a tripod. That's why it was actually quite hard for me to film what it is I've been up to the past 2 weeks. Before all these things, I was like, what, actually the film here, because we'll be here and there, and it will be fun to show people how we've planned this wedding. But that's not been the case. It's just been off completely. So bear with me, guys. I also know that this video is also just disjointed, because here I am talking about the villa, I'm talking about the fundi who's messed up us real bad. But you know what, I wanted to fill you in on what I've been up to the past 2 weeks, and just to let you know that I am here and I'm dedicated, and I want you guys to continue subscribing. I want you guys to continue watching my videos and sharing it with your friends, because I want to grow my community. And like I said, this year I really want to be consistent on my blog, on my YouTube channel, on my social media, and I also really want to network. I think this year I want to do things differently. I want to travel, like I had said. I tried on a new hairstyle. Let me tell you guys now the story of this hairstyle. Oh my god. Now the thing is, the same lady who did my previous style also planted these cornrows for me. Now what happened is, I showed her a photo, but she was not able to execute it to what it is that I wanted, and I ended up getting this. The first time, I completely hated this style. I kind of felt like I looked like Awaidera. I went into the salon looking like Fatuma. I left the salon looking like Awaidera. No offense to any Waidera out there, but I kind of felt like it wasn't suiting my face. I looked horrible in it. But having stayed with it for, I think, 7 days, I'm beginning to like it. Somehow I'm beginning to like it. She actually is really good at plating. You can see the detail, she's really good at plating. Na hakutoi zile madhundo zenye mtu toka nazo akienda kushukwa. I love how she's quite gentle with my hair. See? But you know what? These guys, I'm undoing them today, because I have to have my hair ready for the wedding. So, by the way, I tell me when you're in the outfit. You're going to the wedding. Oh my god, I'm telling you, we've been planning this wedding last minute. Aki, but I know it's gonna be bomb. I know it's going to be bomb. Now the tailor who's making the kids um outfit is also making my outfit, and I hope and I pray that it comes out the way I want it to come out. I showed him a picture. I hope he's going to follow the design, and I hope it's going to come out really well, because it's got okay. This stuff on outfit, I'll just end up picking something from my closet and wear it on that day. Because the good thing is, we don't have a specific theme for dressing really. Abby is quite, it's quite easy. She was like, you know what, you guys come wearing what it is that you feel like. I think she's the most easiest bride I've ever interacted with, and that's just her in nature. She's quite easy, she's quite calm. If you piss her off, she's not gonna verbal diarrhea the way I would, or the way my sisters would, or the way Angie would. And I love her personality. I love her personality, and that's why I really want her to have an amazing, amazing wedding. And I think she will. God is going to be on her side. She's going to have a beautiful wedding. I'm gonna share. I'll try and record on the 2nd. I don't know if I'll manage, but if I do, of course you guys are going to see the video. But I know she's going to have a really, really beautiful, beautiful wedding. So guys, that's it. That's me sharing what it is that I've been up to the past 2 weeks. I believe I've ranted about the funding, about how hard it is to find cute dresses for flower girls. By the way, that's a niche market that someone really needs to invest in. I believe if someone sets up a shop that has really beautiful dresses for girls, they'll make a killing. Because tailors in Nairobi are liars. Okay, not all, but I think Victor disappointed us so much that I have now little faith in tailors, because they lie. And then, anyway, let me forget about that. So yeah guys, I hope this video isn't boring. I hope you like it, and I hope you'll bear with me, because I've ranted and ranted and ranted. But you know what, I just felt like I should fill you in and let you know that I haven't forgotten, that I'm still committed, and I'll try and stay consistent. So hopefully next week I'll share about the school. The other coming week I'll share Abby's wedding, if I'll manage to record, because I'm going to be playing a very important role in her wedding. So I don't know if I'll have time to record, but if I won't have time to record, I'll have someone try and record it for me. But if I won't be able to succeed in it, then I'll do a photo story and put it up on my blog, with her permission, of course. It's not my wedding. I have to get permission from her. And you know what? One of these days, I'm actually going to ask her to do a video with me. Why? Because she's in real estate and she's really good at that. She's good, very good. She's going to give you advice on how to invest in real estate, how to buy a house, when to buy a house. And I feel like she'll be the best person to advise anyone who's house hunting, who's planning to buy a house, who's trying to build a house. Yeah, so Abby, if you're going to watch this, know that you're going to be in my channel pretty soon. So up until next time guys, sorry, see you. And yeah, please subscribe, share, and yeah, help me build my channel, get me followers so that they can enjoy my videos and just listen to what it is that I have to say. Until then guys, bye bye.